But yes and no. People that are actively searching, it's like awesome because we're in the right place at the right time. And they're revealing to us with their search what they really want. So we always say like keywords are windows to our customer souls. And it is. So people that are on Facebook, deep down, they're still searching for something, but they might not be actively searching for it, which is why we have to get so targeted with demographics. There's nobody on Facebook that, it's like, how do you target people who are struggling with affairs in their marriage on Facebook? You can't. Like, there's no interest category on, like, my husband's having an affair.
Right.
But if someone's husband is having an affair, they are hurting the same way that someone who's actively searching.
Right. Now I
husband's
understand.
having an affair. The way that we pose the solution to that thing that they're searching for is different depending on the platform. Because on AdWords, we can very easily say, if your husband's having an affair, if you want a divorce, here's what to do next. If we just throw that out there on Facebook, they might be offended. Because they're like, what do you mean? They're not having problems in my marriage. This is like privacy violation. To the same person who's actively searching or not searching. When they're actively searching, we can answer their query with, when your husband has an affair, do this next. On Facebook, it would say, if there's been an affair in a marriage, it doesn't have to mean the end. Well, like, take me, for example. I can do both very well, but that's because I understand the difference. So I think it depends on the person. If you have someone who's approaching Facebook from the exact same way that they approach AdWords, it's not going to be effective the way it should be. Yeah, I mean, you can track it, and so you can break it down, and then you should be constantly trying to lower that by doing multiple things, targeting more efficiently, messaging more efficiently, and having better landing pages that make it easy for them to take the next step. With Marriage Helper, when we first started, we didn't have that survey funnel. We just had like their basic landing pages. We were getting leads. I don't remember. I could go back and look, but you know, in some of the ad groups, it was like $75 per lead, that type of thing. And so we did a lot of work, and now in some of our little ad sets, which is basically the same thing as an ad group in AdWords, in some of our ad sets, those little clusters of demographics, we're getting leads for like $2.50. I think the way you put it is the devil's in the details.
Right.
You can spend $2,000 on Facebook and get hardly anything. You could also spend $200 on Facebook and get a lot, if everything is very refined. So that's always the goal, is to get to that point. It takes money to get there because you have to test and get data and stuff. They have a relevance score. The relevance score, it's kind of similar to Google's quality score.
Right.
So basically, Facebook is telling you, hey, here's how relevant we think this is to the audience that you're trying to target with it. But there's a few ad sets with USAopoly where the relevance score is like a 2, but we have really good, so those are video ads, and we have really good metrics on those. So it's like, well, whatever, Facebook just doesn't like us. But what we'll notice is a lot of times as the relevance score goes up, we're targeting more efficiently. So we're going to see our price go down. And the higher our relevance score is, typically the more Facebook does favor us, and we'll show our ad over a competitor in the newsfeed.
Right.
So it's like a win on top of a win. In AdWords, every time somebody searches for something, there's a real-time immediate auction. So all these advertisers who want to show up for that word are bidding. But it's not a straight price bid like at a regular auction. You win based on your score, and you get your score by multiplying your bid times your quality score.
Right.
So there's like probably 100 things that go in your quality score, but one of the biggest foundations of it is your click-through rate, because that's telling Google that your ad is really relevant, so they like it and they want to show it more. So let's say we have a quality score of 8 and we're bidding $1. And then our competitor over here has a quality score of 3 and they're bidding $2. So we have 8 times 1 get an ad score of 8. And in that same auction, they do 2 times 3, so they get an ad score of 6. So we beat them. We're going to show up higher, and we're going to pay less. So there's an inverse relationship between your quality score and the amount that you pay. So that's why there's huge incentives to getting your quality score up, but that's what takes time and skill. And eventually, hopefully in the near future, you're going to actually be saving money by spending that time, because you're going to be spending so much less on dollars.